Hello there, guys, and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. Today, I want to talk about this Bible passage that literally was the healing thing that I needed. When I was overwhelmed and taken back by life, life felt so intense to me, and I needed support. This passage will heal you. So I'm going to talk about it today, and we're going to get into it. Before I do, if you like Spirituality Simplified, please consider sharing and subscribing to this video. Also, please join my free Facebook group, The Healing Circle, which I do other content on there just for exclusive for that. The last thing I would say to you is please also follow me on Instagram. There you go, that's the spiel. Let's talk about this wonderful passage now. So I'm going to talk about it. So I had a client who was reading a book, and I decided to read this book, and I've also refreshed my Bible. Why am I doing this? Now, I'm not inherently Christian. I am, though, someone who loves the spiritual learnings from spiritual texts, So what I'm trying to say is we must not negate some of these spiritual verities. I was very against the Bible and Christianity at one point. I was brought up Catholic, and I was like, no, I'll never quit God. I'm always going to call it universe. I'll always call it this. God triggers me. Da 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 da. No, it's all just terminology, okay? And for me, the Bible really started to speak some spiritual truths and verities, but I was taking them like a literal thing that happened, and sometimes we need to look deeper into spiritual lessons. So I want to talk about this one. This one really, really hit me hard. And it says this about Jesus and God. My invitation never changes. Come to me, all those who are weary, and I will give you rest. Worship me by resting peacefully in my presence. And I'm telling you, what do I talk about all the time on this channel? Find peace, let it go. Find peace, let it go. And I say this, my invitation, the invitation of the divine, it never changes. Come to me, all who are weary. How many of you out there are tired? You've been on your healing journey for so long and you just feel tired. Or you've got so many problems and you're always looking for the next video, the next this, the next that, and you're just hitting the wall. I was burnt out. I was tired. I know this feeling. But what you really need to do is realize that you can come to the divine presence weary and tired. And what do you do? He will bless you with divine peace and harmony. Worship me by resting peacefully in my presence. What does that mean? Well, look, this is how I do it. I observe the discord, the stuff that's making me weary, and I watch it from my awareness, which is the Christ awareness. And I watch it. And then what happens? I start to find peace, and the energy leaves me. That is what this passage is talking about. Once you become the observer, once you notice these energies, they will leave you, and you will find rest peacefully. And what will happen then? Then you can start to claim divine guidance. I just want to look at this. This is a bit that I love as well. They forget that I am sovereign and that my ways are higher than theirs. Underneath their driven surface, they may secretly resent me as a hard taskmaster, which says, how many of us have sat there and said, why are you doing this to me, God? But his ways are past finding out. They're higher than we could ever understand. Start to sit in the idea that life is always working out for you. When it does affect you, life does make you feel a certain way, become the observer of those emotions. Rest peacefully. Find peace or meditation or quiet contemplation of prayer. And what will happen? That feeling will leave you, and you will find peace and serenity. I have found it, and it is guiding me, loving me, nurturing me in all areas of life. And it's just magical. It's taken me on a quest that I could tear up talking about it. My life is different. My life has changed because of resting in the peaceful presence of the divine. You find peace when you start to notice and become aware. Awareness allows you to find peace. But awareness we often think as an Eastern modality. But awareness is just that spirit within, the Christ consciousness within you. Become aware of what's happening. Observe it. Jesus was known as the Prince of Peace. So know that when we come to find him in ourselves, we find peace, and we are washed and renewed, and then guided and loved, and we flow. So if you are feeling overwhelmed in life, my friends, if you are feeling intense in some area, give it over to God. I say this prayer: I give all my troubles over to the divine, knowing that they are taken care of. I no longer need to figure it out, for I am divinely guided, divinely safe, divinely protected. Everything is working out for my highest good, and I am willing to let go. I fully trust in the process of life, and I trust in the divine intelligence within me that knows only the answer. If God be with me, who can be against me? And those who are weary, I will give you rest. How wonderful. Meditate on that idea today, my friends. If you like this video, consider subscribing. Also, reach out to me on my Facebook group. I'll see you there. Take care, guys. All the best.